Hello, everybody, and welcome to the FMRA Dash Series. We are now 1 week removed from the All-Star Race of the Grand Stocks. Well, this will be the 1 week. Anyway, no more Sportsman Series. Kind of bittersweet, but here me and Josh are to bring you the Dash Series. Josh, Bruno was fastest in practice.
Yeah, not by a lot. When we seen a lot of people lay down some mighty close laps together, we might be in for a good race today.
This could be in for a good race, and now we want to let you guys know that we are taking a lot of notes this season. The Dash Series is somewhat new to a lot of these tracks, and some of them have been misses, and some of them have been hits. And so we are taking notes, me and Josh, equally, and because me and Josh are in charge of next year's schedule, and we are going to do our best to give you guys the best possible schedule next season.
Yeah, we're always looking to improve our product, improve the show, because we want to bring we want to bring you the best we can, and we're going to work our butts off to give you that.
Yeah, and we really didn't like the product at Daytona. We probably will not see the SKs back at Daytona, the Dash Series. That'll probably be just a grand stock week, which won't hurt, I don't think, anyone's feelings. But me and Josh will work hard and make sure if this turns out to be a good race today, 5 laps, a true dash here at Atlanta. Right now, Brett Rainier going to hold the pole, Josh.
And not by a lot, look at those laps times for qualifying. They're almost equal.
They are really close. Look at Caden Gamble. Caden Gamble, I mean, he's already got 4 wins this season.
And he's always one you might want to place some money on because he's always a threat to win. I mean, he's proven he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, although the odds are negative at this point, I think you put on $1, you might win $1.05 on Caden Gamble if he wins. The odds are very low because he just seems to show up and really dominate every time. They're on their last lap here as they come around. And Brett hoping to retain this pole for Fat Money Racing. And he does. All right, Josh. Brett Rainier is going to start on the pole. You got Caden Gamble second place. This is where you got to wonder if Caden Gamble takes that lead 5 laps, what's going to happen?
And yeah, and this track is a multi-groove track, so we should see a lot of side-by-side racing.
Well, we got Brett Rainier sitting on the pole. The 722 of Caden Gamble, like we said, he's got 4 wins this season, someone to keep an eye on. Then you got the 54 of Brandon Cook next to the 19 of Chris Chaos. We got the 01 of Dylan Wagner next to the 24 of Stephen Clark. You got the 00 of Billy Ray Dog next to the 18 of Austin Kiesler. You got the 69 of Joseph Robinson next to the 21 of Tyler Ferguson. You got the 7 of Christian Gunn next to the 95 of Brett Aldridge. You got the 57 of Bruno next to the 71 of Donnie. You got the 710 of Chronics High next to the 387 of Trey Fanta. You got the 26 of Rory Thompson next to the 27 of Jeremy Stelhorn. We got the 99 of Chris Michaels next to the 22 of Corey Gamble. 007 of Jackson Beauregard next to the 5 of Aaron Aldridge. You got the 59 of Christopher Rich next to the 74 of Barry Stern Parts Jr. Then we got the 98 of Brad Miller next to the 001 of Mike Storm. Josh, this one, 5 laps. This could be anyone's race, but at the same time, I gotta look at this front 4, front 6. Dylan Wagner always starting up front. Whether he ends up front, that really comes up to play. I mean, look at Austin Kiesler right outside of that top 6. Chris Chaos in that Purple People Eater Chevy 19. Pimax is the sponsor on that. And every time Chris Chaos gets behind the wheel, that 19 SK, you got to wonder if it's going to be a win.
You got to wonder indeed, but my money right now, she could be no surprise, is Caden.
Then you got Brandon Cook, which is cousin, brother. I'm not sure the relation there. Maybe they're cousins and brothers. Kyle Cook returned to Fat Money Wrestling recently. And this coming Monday, he's going to take on Christopher Rich. Who knows how that one's going to go? He didn't fare too well against the Demigod, but, little bit of ring rust we've seen on the Trailer Park Hero.
Yeah, a little ring rust, but I'm sure the more time spent in that ring, that rust is going to be blown away, and he's going to be just fine.
Well, another thing to note before we get going here, we got some time. Caden Gamble, like we said, he's got the 4 wins of the season, the most anyone in any season has pulled off this early on for sure, Josh.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely got something figured out. These cars are working to a T for him, and yeah, I mean, he's consistently running up front.
And we want to let everyone at home know, I mean, everyone in the infield knows, but they combed over that car. Josh, you were there. They tore it apart. Everyone double-checked it that needed to, and everything came out A-okay. His wins stand. Nothing has been tampered with that team or that car. Caden just seems to be that good.
Yeah, and you're right. When we was doing a thorough breakdown and investigation of that car, not only were the officials heavily infested, several of the other team members from other teams were watching intently too, hoping and praying, thinking for sure something had to be amiss, and they walked away with a lot of upset and frowny faces because nothing was. That car came back clean.
I mean, right now, Caden, as long as he keeps running, and he doesn't even have to win any more races. If he keeps running top 5, top 10s the rest of the season, he is for sure for the points already. Then that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Well, Brett Ryanier in that 88 looking to hopefully put a damper on the 722, but man, I don't know if he's going to be able to. And these dash races really position matters. You don't have 50 laps, a pit stop to get ahead of your opponent. You got to start in a good position, and you got to be able to jump to the front. And if you get a bad start, you may not get another chance.
No, I mean you don't. You gotta be on the word go. Once they drop the green flag here, I mean, there's no time for lacking around. There's no time for slacking. There's a reason it's called a dash, and that's what you got to do.
Me and Josh take great pride. We actually came up with the concept for the Dash series, and the FMRA listened to me and Josh's recommendations, and the Dash series was born. All of watching them at the road courses, me and Josh, we were adamant saying if you give these guys some shots at some of these ovals, we could put together a pretty good series. I mean, we want to see more road courses. There wasn't a lot added this season, but that's why the schedules got handed over to me and Josh, and we're going to do our best for the next season to make sure that you're not going to see the Dash Series and the Grand Stock at the same tracks every week. You might see a Grand Stock race or two before you see a Dash Series race. It just depends on where we're going and where they're going.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. 5 laps.
Boogity, let's go. Ooh, already getting racy.
Brett gets a good jump. Caden taking that top line. Austin Kiesler folds in behind Billy Ray Dog. Chris Chaos is getting held up by Caden. Dylan is moving his way forward on that bottom line.
A lot of bobbing and weaving already throughout the pack, especially in the back, jockeying for position.
Now, another thing we want to note is there'll be a couple races where there aren't like a really short dash. There will be some races where they'll be a little longer just because, we want to mix it up throughout the series. Dylan's going to go low here, going to take it away from Brett.
He's got the momentum. He's got the push. Can he keep it?
Brandon Cook on that top side with Brett. Can they push hard enough? Caden Gamble there as well. Chris Chaos. Billy Ray Dog trying to clear. Push Dylan clear, but he just doesn't have enough as they get to the straightaway. Brett's going to get a run on that top side once again, but not a huge one as they go into the corner. This is going to be the time.
Absolutely winding by, going by fast.
Going by fast. We're 3 laps into this dash at Atlanta, and right now Dylan Wagner is your leader. Dylan's got to be careful to not give that underside up to Billy Ray Dog because he will lose this race. Ladies and gentlemen, next time by will be the white flag. Dylan holds low.
He's over that bottom line pretty firmly. He ain't wanting to give it up, but he drifts up high.
Jumps up high to block a run of the 88.
He's having to block 2 lanes of traffic.
Billy Ray Dog gonna get by on the bottom. Austin Kiesler gonna push Billy Ray Dog hard here. White flag. Right now, Billy has a chance to win this race.
He's checking out, but Jesus got a run on the bottom.
Dylan gets a run on the top. Billy Ray Dog goes up to try to block. We're side by side.
The bottom lane's got a nice run.
And Austin Kiesler comes to the line to win it at Atlanta. Austin Kiesler, Joseph Robinson gets second, Billy Ray Dog third, Tyler Ferguson fourth, fifth is Dylan Wagner. Go ahead and pause, read the screen if you want to know where your driver ended up. And I think this track will get more laps for sure next season. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.